Hello and welcome to the Weight Free Wellness Podcast. I'm Tara Bachland and this is episode number 40. Today I want to share with you a little bit about detoxing. And before you go away, it doesn't have to be a scary thing. And trust me, I'm always looking for the simplest ways that we can support our bodies. So today I want to talk about detox, the simplest and easiest way to do it. Especially if you're new to the detox realm, know that it doesn't have to be difficult. To detox, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying it. Sound like I have a stutter. But to detox is to simply provide your body with the tools and the environment so it can do its job to build, repair, and most of all, to clean or cleanse. Imagine, and I love to use this analogy with people who are really new to the detox realm or maybe are just feel really intimidated. Imagine that you're set with the task of cleaning a house, and this house has not been thoroughly cleaned for decades. And let's say it's your Aunt Margaret, insert whatever name you'd like, but let's say it's your auntie's house and she's moving into an assisted living facility, and you've been left in charge of making sure that everything is cleaned up. Quite a monumental task when you see that you're in charge of a house that the papers are stacked up as high as Aunt Margaret and is littered with dust bunnies the size of the enormous fuzzy Easter bunny that she used to take you to see as a youngster. Now, Aunt Margaret did do what she needed to do, which was discard the wrappers and empty cartons and other obvious garbage, but the rest she kept and left for you, and for you to go through, discover, and ultimately throw away. And as you step in, you can clearly see that she has not cleaned for decades. And when Aunt Margaret did clean, the only solvent that she used was a highly perfumed, colorful liquid from a mystery bottle with no label. The surfaces are sticky, corners are packed with dust, soil, and debris. In other words, this is going to take some work to clean. And this really relates to cleansing and detoxing. A good initial cleaning or detox is easy. If you haven't cleansed your body in years, decades, or maybe you've never done a cleanse, a simple detox will get you off to a great start. Let's go back to Aunt Margaret's house. To make a big improvement, all her house really needs is to have the windows opened, the unnecessary items discarded, and a simple wash down with a simple bucket of warm water. This alone will make the house feel so much fresher. Now, again, it's not going to be perfect, but it's certainly going to make a huge difference, and it's going to make it easier to do all that deep down cleaning. So then once this big stuff is done, the major digging in can happen. One can do a more thorough cleanse or detox, but the big, simple stuff needs to happen first. Especially if you have never done a detox, I suggest just clean it up. You don't need anything fancy, no programs, no pills. I'm sure you're sighing right now with relief. Help your body to do the basics. And if you want to know my easiest and simple way to do this, well, I'm going to share it with you. Finally, right? Drink lots of water. Water is a master solvent, and your body needs lots of it. Sodas, juices, and other colorful drinks are like the mystery cleanser at Auntie's house. You may think that they are sufficient, but they don't really get the job done. It's really an illusion. Your body, what it really needs is water. So I suggest this is the only thing to do. This is not a multi-listed suggestion list or anything like that. Just take a month and increase your water to drink 1/2 your body weight in ounces of water. Now, I should go back. I don't mean to take a month and only do this for a month. I mean to take a month to really concentrate on creating this healthy habit for yourself. So 1/2 of your body weight in water. Of course, if you're pregnant or nursing or working out, you will need more. But it's an easy way to figure out. It's a simple formula. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you will need 75 ounces of water daily, which is just over 2 quarts. And another example is if you weigh 180 pounds, you would need 90 ounces of water, which is just under 3 quarts. And an easy reference here is 1 U.S. liquid quart equals 32 U.S. fluid ounces, or 4 8-ounce glasses. And 1 U.S. liquid gallon equals 128 U.S. fluid ounces. And that's it. Like I said, I'm not making a really big list here. Just start doing that over the next month. Make that one thing your goal. And by the end of the month, you'll be amazed by the difference. And I know, I've heard this 1,000 times. I know people often say, I don't like water. I don't like how it tastes. It's just too hard to do. So I'm going to end with a few of my tips here. Here's where the list is. Helpful tips on how you can drink some more water. Drink filtered water. Poor quality tap water does not taste good. I don't think anyone really likes it. Nor is bottled water that has been sitting in plastic bottles for who knows how long and in what kind of conditions any good. Filter your own water at home with at least a charcoal filter. Ideally, drinking some spring water is a really good option. We like Mountain Spring brand, which is harvested. I don't know if you'd say harvested, which is right here from the U.S. in Arkansas. And you can invest in yourself and make naturally purified water with a Berkey water purifier. Very affordable, very easy to use. Next, you can naturally flavor the water. Use therapeutic grade essential oils of lemon, orange, peppermint to naturally flavor the water. There are many other flavors that you can use. You just want to make sure that they are therapeutic grade and that they are oils that you can consume. That just means that they're not perfume grade, that they're actually therapeutic, and if they're appropriate to consume, not all oils are, even if they're therapeutic grade, are appropriate to consume, just means that they can be consumed. You can also take some fresh fruits and vegetables. A great combination is slices of lemon, orange, and cucumber, and put those in your water in a pitcher, and over the next, throughout the day, just drink from that, and it tastes really good and refreshing. The added bonus is that these fresh fruits and vegetables, even if you're just kind of getting the essences from them, and especially the essential oils, those alone act as natural purifiers to the body, and so you'll get some added detoxing through that. The main thing you want to consider, though, especially if you're using the essential oils, is to use a glass bottle or stainless steel. I do not recommend aluminum, which is toxic to the body. Even if you get little bits at a time, it's not healthy. So I suggest stainless steel, but preferably glass bottles. And especially if you're using the essential oils break down plastics and you don't want to consume that. Next is fill your bottles. Buy or reuse glass or stainless steel, like I mentioned. You can use non-BPA plastic if you're concerned about breakage, and also if you're not leaving the bottles in the sunlight for a very long period of time, or heat, because the plastic can leach into the water. I personally reuse 32-ounce juice bottles, which works really well for us. And what I'm really suggesting here is fill your bottles with the amount of water you intend to drink in the morning throughout the day. Gauge how much you've had by noon, and then by 6 p.m. You can then set smaller goals, like finishing one bottle by noon and the other by early evening. And that also helps to prevent having to take trips to the bathroom at midnight if you make sure to have the second bottle, or whatever the ending amount is, done by early evening. And lastly, just do it. I know that phrase is way overused, but it's true. Sometimes when you know that something is good for you, you just have to make the intention to do it. No tricks or bells or whistles or rewards. Know that the reward will be that you will feel better. Get curious about what it will feel like to feel better. If you have no idea what it's going to be like, just get curious about it, and that kind of acts as a motivator. It's very interesting how that works. You'll probably even find that you have a more refreshed face looking back at you in the mirror too, after you've been drinking plenty of water. It's amazing what just drinking enough water can do. And I encourage you, yes, to just do it, and you will be amazed. This, again, is a simple thing. I think our lives should be made simpler. And I encourage you to apply just this one thing over the next month. Make it a habit so it's something that's very easy to continue throughout the rest of your life. And you can easily take further steps to improve your health, one step at a time. Thanks for tuning into this Weight-Free Wellness podcast. This is episode number 40, and until next time.